From smart vacuums to smart light bulbs, it seems like these days everything has a mind of its own, and anything can be a potential source of data. So what if we applied the same thinking to an industry that's in desperate need of an update? Recycling. Less than 10% of plastic materials in the US actually get recycled. The rest are headed for landfills or into the environment, where litter and waste mismanagement come into play. The debris also makes its way to the sea, where the equivalent of a garbage truck worth of plastic is emptied into the ocean every minute. Today, recycling plastic is a labor-intensive, time-consuming process. And many recycling facilities in the US are using outdated equipment, which means recyclers can't always process the plastic goods we use today. So how do we find out if our recycling can actually get recycled? In an effort to double down on sustainability, brands like Keurig are finding new ways to collaborate with the recycling industry.
At Keurig Dr Pepper, we are dedicated to reducing our plastic footprint, and all of our Keurig K-Cup pods will be recyclable by the end of 2020.
The company experimented with different plastics and ultimately changed the material used in the container of their K-Cup pods to polypropylene. Keurig also wanted to investigate another potential recycling change: the size of their K-Cup pods.
Small light plastics have a reputation for being difficult to sort because they can get caught in existing equipment or fall off the sortation lines in the plant equipment.
So Keurig set up a series of experiments to follow the K-Cup pods after they arrived at the recycling facility, to find out if the pods really were too small to sort. Keurig used radio frequency identification, or RFID, as a way to track the pods, similar to the way credit cards, ID badges, and concert wristbands work. The technology actually dates back to World War II, when Air Force pilots used it to receive radio signals from their base on the ground and send signals back to their crew. RFID still works on this same basic concept. It allows for communication between both a sender and a receiver. In this case, a K-Cup pod, recycling experts and the team from Keurig. The study offered insights into the recycling stream at large.
We found out that the pods are not actually too small to be recycled. In fact, they make it through recycling facilities at the same rate as yogurt cups. We were able to share what we learned, be really transparent with our data, and honestly benefit the entire industry in learning more about recycling polypropylene, and small items. One of the things that we found was that lighter colored plastics are actually recovered at a higher rate than darker colored plastics. At the same time, we tested what the potential impacts could be of the other components of the coffee pod when it comes to recycling.
These are lessons that could prove to be invaluable to other companies too.
When you put something into a recycling bin, what you're doing is you're activating a system that turns something old into something new. That reduces our use of virgin plastic.
The ultimate goal? Giving recycled plastic a second life, so we can all track towards a better future with less plastic waste.